He's got to struggle at some point, right?
He's got to struggle at some point, right?
What's up, guys? I'm here to do a breakdown / live action review to chapter 12 of Shinobi Undercover, which is known as Mimizuku's. I'm not sure if it's No, I think Mimizuku's accurate. Mimizuku's mission, and I don't know. 12 chapters deep, and we haven't seen this man struggle once. Like he didn't even try for real. When I get it. Maybe you don't want to creep the MC if he's supposed to be overpowered to see, but golly, his clothes have yet to take damage. We're 12 chapters deep. Like, golly. And he's like, well, to be fair, I'll admit he's getting creative with it. Like, the utilization of braiding the string is still really creative and a good way to keep the guy alive and not just remove his dome piece. But like, whew, golly, y'all, I am genuinely concerned. Is this man literally unstoppable? Let's find out. Let's not waste any more time and let's have a ride into it. Ending me. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. What's up, guys? That guy with a pencil here. Fun fact, I do happen to have it on me and keep it on me at all times. And another fun fact. Yeah, let me think. No, because the reason I still have hope is because I've seen other anime with overpowered MCs. They'll get challenged eventually, and not challenges in like, let me get a little bit creative to make sure I can spare when I one shot my opponent. No, like challenge, like genuinely, like Seven Deadly Sins started off with really overpowered MCs. They got challenged eventually. I mean, I can't really say any of the big three started with overly powerful MCs. They got challenged pretty quick, but Seven Deadly Sins is the first one that comes to mind. There's got to be another one. Hero Killer started off with a really powerful MC, but that's technically a manhwa, not a manga. But still, she ended up getting not cliffed, but she got challenged. Why am I blanking on literally everything? Like there are other like new gen manga that have like very powerful MCs, but they do get clipped or challenged in some way, shape, or form. It's necessarily by like limitations of their powers, like My Hero Academia or Black Clover. See, I don't know, dog. I don't know. I'm genuinely waiting for Yodaka to actually have to try. Please, I've not seen a single sweat beat on this man. That's not when he's being nervous. But let's not waste any more time. Let's hop right into it. What's Neko's location? That's such a name. I think it's because whenever I hear Neko, I just think of cat. Like, I'm not sure if this is a direct translation, but the word Neko has associated itself completely with cat in my head. So, I'm not sure if it has some sort of special meaning. Like, Umi is a prefix, and then Neko would mean cat. So it's like, because I know a lot of names are that. Like, a lot of names in manga are like, if you translate or break down the characters that make up the name, it's straight up a reference to the character. So maybe something about Umi Neko being cat-like? Or that's literally just me reaching. Let's see. What's Umi Neko's location? I'll join him. Are you going to carry Hachikuma there? Probably could. During the fight, Hachikuma didn't go after the assignment. There might be other surprises. Ugh! Really? Opera, I know he's your best guy, Opera, but like, really, you couldn't even think of that? And to be fair, neither did I. But I'm not the operator. I'm the manga reader. And obviously, I was just too focused on this man absolutely watching Hachikuma. So like, I mean, Rowski. Like, why are you shocked? But I'll admit though, he doesn't respond. He's like, oh, like ... exclamation point. He doesn't say, oh, you're right, and then let him go. So you gotta keep some sort of appearances up. Jeez, my hair is a mess. I need to cut desperately. But let's see. I get that. Admittedly, I've never been like beat up to the point where Umi Neko was. I get running when you're tired. Let's see. Oh wait, nope. Yeah, there we go. Oh, yep. Okay. So he's back. Mitadashi. I think it's Mitanashi. My brain is screaming Mitanashi, but I think that's wrong. We'll see. He can't come after us with full power if I slip in with the evacuating customers. And the ninja the operator called in should be here any second. Hachikuma has been neutralized. Yodaka to rendezvous. So I'm assuming that's the operator. Roger that. Yodaka is amazing. He is. He's absurd, he's absurd. And like, no, I really thought, like, I don't know what was going through I really thought Hachikuma would be more. Like, I really thought he'd be a more present threat. And technically he was, right? Yodaka admits he was going to lose his fingers if he did actually just directly interact with the string or with the thread while Hachikuma was actually focused on it. If he was actually swinging with full force, he could have lost his fingers. But like, that's like the only sign of struggle. And they were hyping up Hachikuma a little bit. Like, that man trisected a tree, which we now understand how he did that. But like, he did that. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean he just dipped him? Let's see. Yodaka's amazing. Mitsurashi? They're gonna say his name, so I'm not gonna pause to look it up. He's got that motion though. Why the motion kind of clean though? 3 prongs too. He about to give you the most vicious front shots or side shots, depends on his move. Oh, but the weave is okay. Umideko. The weave while battle damaged and carrying a whole nother person. Yeah, okay, you're already better than Ibari. You're already better than Hibari. You're already fatigued in battle damage. Meanwhile, Hibari was fresh and she couldn't protect one person. But then again, I suppose that one person was standing in a different area. Technically, all Umideko did was move his full body. But still, like, I don't know about y'all, but whenever I'm like carrying something large, all like my spatial proportions like desync a little bit. Like my brain will be like, what's my hitbox now? And I'll bump into things sometimes. So to be able to do that so perfectly and not even let a hair on her head get harmed, okay, let's see. Ugh. Ooh, the knee? The crack on the knee? Oh, he's dropping her? What's gonna happen? Door! Okay, the wombo combo is clean though. He said the moment that knee hit the ground, that's a free shot. Boom! Man, these characters got motion though. Again, the art in this series is fantastic. Mitsudashi Sensei's the author's name. Am I dumb? Am I stupid? I'm literally an idiot. Santo Mitsudashi. What is this guy's name? Like, I screamed it in an intro. What is it? No, this is the universe telling me, stop reviewing so many manga. But I want to add more. I want to add Hanako-kun. I want to add, like, a couple other series I'm reading on the side personally. I need to re-add Record of Ragnarok. I keep forgetting to review that. Like, let's see. Ooh. It's a new character. Let's see. What the heck? His leg's already busted. Oh, I forgot about that. But I can't give him the super deep. Like, now that there are actually adults in this manga, hold on, let me not give him the super deep voice. What the heck? His leg's already busted. Kuma did good. It's Tsubame! Tsubame. His name is Wait, no. It was something different. I'm guessing. I will, after this review, I'm gonna go back and check because was it Tsubame? I guess it was Tsubame. Maybe Tsubame is his actual like code name, but he was going by a fake name, and I recognized the fake name at first because that's what Yodaka called him at the start of that chapter. Let's see. It's Tsubame. He's taken out. I'll go faster. Oh, okay. Lock in then. That's okay. Uh-oh. That's okay. Oh, the backup. Okay, so ultimately Umideko was right. The backup ninja did show up. He do it? Yo, I already broke it. I didn't mean to. I broke this part by accident. I did not mean to at all. But now it's kind of sort of broken. Now I just have to be very careful with it. There's nothing, I don't know, for some reason to me there's nothing cooler than dual wielding. Like, I would love to be able to dual wield anything. I can barely dual wield my own hands, not to talk of dual wielding any actual weapon. But dog, he cleaned with it already and he got the fit on. He got that thing on though. Let's see. Did someone miss I keep going to his original voice I gave him. Did someone miss the evacuation order? Huh? You're a ninja? Obviously. I'm gonna give him the voice. Oh, he's moving like that already. He may not be moving like that, but he's sounding like that. And okay, are we gonna meet someone who's at least comparable to Yodaka? Maybe. He looks older. He seems to be the oldest ninja character that we've met that's not as old as Hachikuma. Let's see. Obviously. Okay, let's see how you cook then, Tsubame. Subume? Is it Subume or Tsubame? No, it's Tsubame. It is Tsubame. Ooh, the blitz of the century? And that's while holding 2 fully drawn katanas. That's actually very, very impressive. Like, I don't know. Maybe, like, how do I equivocate this? I'm not saying it was harder to turn off the baton, and notably, like, a lot of the fastest splits in the world, even Usain Bolt's fastest split was in a relay. But, like, it does feel weird holding something in one hand and then, like, fully driving with the other. Because at least the way I was trained to run, it was like you're throwing your hand back completely open. Like, you don't run, that looks so bad. But, like, you don't run with fists. You run with open hands. But when you're running with a baton, there's some people, like, I remember seeing this. We never did it because it was such a weird technique. I think it genuinely slowed them down. But there was one team that we raced against, and they like slid the baton on their thumb so they could get the full like range of motion. They would essentially pin the baton to their hand, centerpiece using their thumb. Like, let me see. Do I have something like to display? Like, I still remember seeing it. and then catching them. It was like, what the heck? Because it was a really close race that day, and it was the 4x1. So like there was like basically no time. And my teammate ran right behind me. I was like, okay, gotta go. And but I remember seeing them. They slid it on, and then they ran with it. But it was weird. I don't know. I never got it, but I do get that to a degree because you do want to run open handed. I'm not sure why. I think it makes you more aerodynamic. Weirdly enough, like I know you aren't flying, but like it's like how when you're riding a bicycle, if you want to go faster, you don't stay up broad, you kind of shrink in. Technically, having a smaller surface area in your hand is better because wind will go around it smoother. And the same thing is done with a baton. It would just extend your hand hitbox a little bit. Meanwhile, when you're holding a baton traditionally, you are broadening the range of your hand, which adds like slightly more wind resistance. But I think it's so minor that we like, even though we saw the strat and our coach pointed it out to us, we never did it. It felt so weird. It felt like it took too much time, especially on the handoff. Oh, sorry, I'm way too much. Let's see. He's fast. Yeah, he built like that. In a suit. He can leave with it. Like so far, every other character's been wearing like school uniforms or baggy fits. And well, now Hachikuma also is wearing a suit, but at least it was a loose fitting suit. This thing looks tailor made. This thing looks fresh. Let's see. Ooh, okay, but Tsubame dodged it. Golly. Okay, Tsubame. See, after he got... Yodaka's gonna throw off my power scale for all these characters, dog. Because after I saw Tsubame get jobbed viciously, I was like, oh, maybe you are trash. But no, maybe he's just built like that. What? You're not going to come at me? He's like, you know what? Wait. What's wrong, gang? You don't want to smoke? Why don't you want to smoke? Why don't you want smoke? Like, honestly, yeah, I get it. Once again, I'm personally not a combatant. Though, once I get, like, healthily in shape, like, hopefully, like, way more in shape than I am right now, your boy's still quite round, despite the gains that are slowly building. I do want to learn, like, how to box or do, like, some MMA, but I gotta imagine looking at someone wielding two weapons like this with this kind of motion. Like, yeah, I'd be terrified too. You can see Tsubame. Oh shoot, he did get it. Never mind. I thought he weaved that. Tsubame, I praised you, dog, but you got sliced. Okay, golly. Oh yeah, he dipped. It's like, no. I don't blame him. I'm always about that life. Like, ultimately, if I'm ever in a scenario where I personally don't think my levels of ability can handle it, and this isn't just like a fighting sense, because obviously I don't fight, but like, just in a general sense, if I'm in a scenario where I think my skill set is not useful or not up to par for the requirements, I will vacate instantly. Like clockwork, I will straight vanish. I've done it before. I will do it again. It is almost, dare I say, it's biologically built into me, where ultimately I'm like, no. Call me Killua from before he removed the needle in the Chimera Ant art, bro. Like, the moment I find something that I'm not confident I can do, well, you know, I'll take a gamble, depending on the scenario. I'm not fully like Killua. Killua had the issue where ultimately, even if he just wasn't sure, he'd dip out. But if I can run the analysis, if my brain analyzes the situation and runs the stat check and all of my stats fail, from like I do the dice roll and all the rolls fail, yeah, I'm like Suba. I dip out of there way too fast. Let's see. Huh? He ran without even putting up a fight? Did he get scared off? I mean, I'd be scared too, considering I'd weaved but didn't weave, and he sliced my cheek open, and he could probably tell. Like, I'm not sure if he knew. Like, they're likely connected to. We know they have the communicators, so he likely heard that Hachikuma got dropped. Presumably he knew it was by Yodaka, and I was like, no, not a good time to stick around. Because he was definitely cooked. If Yodaka and this guy were here, whoever he is, yeah, it would have been over. Let's see. Oh. What's this? This chapter's called Mimizuku's Mission? Yeah, Mimizuku's... So this is Mimizuku. Okay. Mimizuku, that's an interesting name. Let's see. So you made it, Mimizuku. Update on the enemy? Oh, isn't that... He's escaped, but I'm presently prioritizing Miss Ao. Codename Mimizuku, the Horned... Oh, wait! This guy... Oh! I was like, I swear, we've seen this guy before. We've not seen this guy before, but the Horned Owl. I feel like we've heard that codename before. Maybe even Mimizuku. But this is her driver. That makes sense. That actually does make perfect sense. Once again, if you want to like make sure she's 100 million billion% protected, have Ninja in all aspects of her life. It's good to have them covering the school front because kids her age spend a lot of time at school. But it does make sense that her personal escort would also be a ninja, pretty high caliber seemingly. If he made Tsubame run on instinct, and was able to tag it while Tsubame dodged. Meanwhile, Tsubame did 100% believe he could wash Odaka based on his evaluation of his abilities, even if he was completely wrong on that front. Mizuku, he built like that. Let's see. I saw him on our first day of school. He's Al's driver. So you're Odaka, huh? Oh, yes. Number 9. I'm taking the assignment to the hospital. I'll like Odaka to join me. Oh, interesting. Does she need to go to the hospital, though? I mean, like, maybe to remove the bruise on the back of her neck when she was knocked out. But, like, other than that, I don't think she should be fine. Let's see. All right. Oh, interesting. Number 9. So that implies there are either 8 or many more operators. Huh? Why do you want me to come with you? Oh, wow. I was kidding. I was like, ugh, I'm alone with a stranger. This is so awkward. I get that. I've gotten a lot more comfortable with it as I've grown older. Just because, like, I find as you get older, especially as you start working in, like, the professional space, you're going to meet a lot more strangers. Like, on a daily basis, like, you will just run into people who are absolute strangers. So I've gotten more comfortable with it, just in general. But I understand, especially if you're in, like, a one-on-one scenario. Like, notably, if you're in a group of strangers, it's kind of fine, especially if you're with people you know. But if or the worst case scenario is you're spending time with a mutual friend, and then the mutual friend vanishes. It's just you and the person they're also friends with, but you guys don't know each other. So you're just like, and they're like, and you're both like, so what's the lore? You guys essentially catch each other up on either. Sometimes, like, the biggest disparity there's been, I had a friend who I had known for years at that point, and they had another friend, and we had all gone out to grab something to eat, and then they left because they were having stomach issues, or left to the bathroom, mind you. Like, it's not like they were saying, "Oh, we got to go," and all that. No, they said, "I'll be back," and they was just gone. He had known that guy for 6 years. He had known me for 5. We had never met, nor had no idea the other existed. And of course, that's natural. Like, yeah, multiple friend groups in multiple places. But so I was like, cool story, bro. It is awkward. Let's see. Please wake up, Al. Do you want her to do that? Is this the best time for her to do that? Let's see. Miss Al will not wake for some time. Huh? I am Mizuku, but please refer to me as Usami in front of the assignment. That name's pretty common. I feel like I hear that name a lot in anime manga. Let's see. I act as her guardian, protecting her at home. I've done so for 8 years. Oh, okay, interesting. So I wonder, So I wonder what caused. So her parents probably perished or something like that, or something with her ability. Because once again, I do think she has an ability. She should have teleported a 2 chapters ago. But 8 years. So who was the previous ninja guarding her at school, or was that not a necessity? Was she homeschooled those years? I guess maybe. Let's see. 8 whole years. That's kind of freaky. Let's see. Yodaka, as I understand it, you have been tasked with maintaining her safety at school. Am I wrong? That's right. I see. Thank you for all your work. Today must have been quite the ordeal. What? No, I'm sorry. I'll let the enemy take Al, even if it was only temporarily. Even if it was only temporarily. When I read the report, I was upset, of course. Yeah, naturally. I mean, it wasn't his fault. It wasn't fully his fault. But I do get it, right? Especially considering that is your whole job. So failing that is bad. But let's see, is this guy gonna be a freak? I can almost smell it. Let's see, Mizuku. Oh no, he's chilling. Okay, so yeah, he's extremely protective of Al. And I get that. Once again, you spend a lot of time with people and you just like accidentally end up bonding with them. Like when you think about it, you spend a lot more time at work and the people you work with than you do with your own family at the darn time. Like you're just stuck in the same place for upwards of 8, and if you work like longer shifts, upwards of 10, possibly even 12. And I know some people work even longer, more hours with the same people. You spend a lot of time with them. And considering he's been her guardian at home for 8 years, he probably just sees her essentially either A, as a little sister, or B, even a daughter, depending on how old he is relative to her. And I get that. Let's see. How dare they? Well, wait, I'm not the one in trouble? Wait, I'm not the one in trouble? Sorry, for some reason I was struggling to put emphasis on the right word there. Let's see. I'm impressed you held out despite the harrowing conditions. Oh, I thought he was about to tell me off, not to pat me on the back. I mean, admittedly, it's not to the same degree. Like, obviously, anime manga exaggerate this, but when you don't see someone's face directly, it is definitely hard to tell what their emotions are. Like, notably, I was raised in my family and my culture to look people in the eyes constantly. Like, Like, it's just a common thing. Like, I've gotten comments about it too. Where like, Pencil, you looking mad hard, bro. I'm just like, that's how I was raised. So that's why I'm typically always looking people in the face. But hearing, despite how much inflection you can put into your tone and make sure you try to sound as clear and concise as possible, it can be devious. It can be extremely devious on whether or not you're actually understood or the emotions you're trying to convey are conveyed, unless you look at their face. Which is why talking over the phone is even weird. And typically, I prefer FaceTime because I can like see your face. But ultimately, I hate when I'm on a video call with somebody and then they don't show their face. I'm like, what are we here for? Wait, I set up the tripod and everything so you get a nice, clean, beautiful look at my dome piece. But here you are, showing me your ceiling for 3 hours. At that point, I just like, sometimes I've legit turned off the video call and they'll be like, what, why not? I'm like, there's no point in burning the extra data to video call if I can't see your face. Well, it's like, we purposely sent the assignment to high school in order to draw out our adversaries. Ah, so they baited it. So the strategy comes with risks, but I believe it's the right call. We had another. He reminds me of Ida from My Hero Academia. We had another operator before number 9 when Al was in middle school, who took a conservative approach and kept Miss Al on a short leash. Ah, interesting. So she did have another guardian at the school. At least I presume she did. I wonder why Yodaka was only picked recently. Maybe he just became the strongest. I don't know. Let's see. I felt it was cruel to keep her confined. Yeah, so he's definitely attached to her, like a father-daughter kind of thing. Let's see. I couldn't enjoy it with anyone in middle school. I can't wait for the sports festival. Oh, so she went to school, went home immediately. Okay, so it was something like that. Who protected her in school? Why suddenly high school? Well, it must have been like a private school. But let's see. Yodaka, I have news. Huh? Umineko broke his leg. He can no longer do the 3-legged race. There it is. Huh? You have to take his place. How are they going to explain that he broke his leg, though? Is he just going to have fallen? Help, he's fallen and he can't get up. Like, no, what? You have to take his place. No, he does just get up. Oh, wow. Oh, we straight cut to, okay, I guess we didn't need to see the hospital visit. And it was just a good way to set up Mizuko as a character. Okay. What? Okay, let's aim for first place. I hated doing things like this. Mainly because, like, I'm not going to. My legs have always been huge because I've always been huge, and thusly, like whoever I've been part, there's only one guy. There's one guy, two, but he was even larger than me. And of course, I'm only 2 feet tall, but still, he was even larger than me. But there's only one guy I know who definitely is smaller than me in like the general build and height and stuff like that. But he had calves the size of watermelons. Like genuinely, it was the most impressive thing I've ever seen. That man was a monster. If he kicked you, your leg was broken. But whenever you do like through like race stuff or anything where you have to like, if it's not just carrying, I can easily pick up somebody and carry them and dash. Like I can do that. But whenever like my movement is restricted by somebody else being literally bound to me, I hated it because I sweat a lot easily and it's hard to move. That's it. Okay, let's aim for first place. Go Mukai. I'm so sorry, Yodaka. And you know he's so genuine about it. He's so genuine about it. Poor Ibari. I know you wish that was you. I know you wish that was you, huh? But say, come on, let's link up. Oh, look at them bonding. What? Huh? Let's do this. Ready, set. They gave. Oh, look at me, Mizuki. That's kind of crazy though. No one sees them. This is not a little worrying. Well, I can still focus on the race, but they gave her an actual starter Splagooter. That's crazy. We were never allowed to touch them. Like, I don't know. Even like in my senior year, I remember asking whether I was like, "Can I see that?" Because I wanted to see it because it fires blanks. And then he was like, "No, you're not allowed to touch it." And I didn't even see the coaches ever touch one. And I guess it's like it probably is just for like safety's sake, but it doesn't do anything. I guess it's loud, so it could be bad for the ears. Because typically that's the reason I've always assumed they raise them up so high. They don't just like or even point them outward because of the sound. Let's see. Ready, set. Mizuko. Oh, we're getting a flashback? Okay. So we're getting a flashback. We don't need to take the risks. Mistakes will not be tolerated while I'm in charge. Yeah, I'll keep it that while I'm in charge. Understood.
Usami, I need permission from my guardian to go on an extracurricular trip.
Guardian. Okay, so yeah, her parents are even at this point.
Well.
Then you shouldn't attend.
Well, okay, I guess. I'm not really friends with anyone anyway.
That is a sad and rough existence. I get that. In retrospect, I didn't really ever experience that, no matter how much young me tried to gaslight myself into believing I experienced that. But I do know the feeling of being like alone and not really connecting with anybody. It's not a good one. Because like I always say it, I always bring it up all the time. Humans are social creatures. You are like hardwired to adapt and interact in a general way. Like that just is how it be sometimes. So ultimately, it is rough being alone. Let's see. This is your new strategic advisor while the assignment is in high school. I'm number 9, a new operator. No restrictions? Won't you be in danger? Don't worry about it. As part of our strategy, we're sending in Yodaka to protect her. Yodaka? He's my secret weapon. Because he's a strong guy, I see it. But interesting, I wonder what happened. Why the change? Once again, we don't know enough about public safety or their organization, or even why, or how many operators there are. Like, we have so little information on that I'm genuinely intrigued. Sorry, I thought I saw a face there. But I'm genuinely intrigued to find out more about this organization, and still, obviously, more about Mukai. What is the real deal? Especially since he seems to have powers. Let's see. They actually won. All right. I mean, I guess it makes sense to, but still. Oh. And you know he's only breathing heavy and going like that because he had to be connected to another human being. Let's see. So, still feeling down about the sports festival? Oh, I had fun. Me too. Look at me, look at the proud father, dog. A great secret weapon indeed. Are you bending? Am I tweaking? Are you bending? I think you are. Uh-oh. That ain't good. But still, W chapter. I like this chapter. Honestly, it was we jumped a lot. But I guess like we kind of have to with the way the chapter wrapped up. But the chapter did good. We got a nice calm little cameo from Tsubame. We got more power scaling established, ironically enough, with Tsubame being well beneath Mimizuku to the point where he couldn't properly dodge Mimizuku's attack and then immediately ran away, even though he didn't actually try to properly fight him, showing that Mimizuku is rather powerful, which I do like. Once again, I'm glad to have more powerful characters other than Yodaka. Though I'll be completely real. With the way Yodaka's been solo stomping the whole verse right now, I definitely do need. I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need it soon too. Like Takiguchi Sensei, please introduce someone who's at least relative to him. Like let's see the boy struggle a little bit. Let's see him have a hard fought fight at least a little bit. And the introduction of Mimizuku. This truly is his chapter. I get the name now, Mimizuku's mission, where ultimately his mission isn't just to protect Al, but to make sure she's happy, make sure she's enjoying life. And he now understands why number 9 called Yodaka's secret weapon, even if it is in his own way. Because clearly, I think the operators have this detached, rather separate view from Mukai, considering they don't raise her. Their job is just to make sure that the ninja's in charge of her to keep her safe. But Mimizuku, who's been there forever now, has figured it out and feels an obligation to her. And I'm happy to see that he's happy that Yodaka is making Mukai happy. Though overall, I still need some information, dog. Things are getting deep. But if you made it all the way to the end of this video, please leave secret weapon. Leave secret weapon. I think that's an appropriate password for this one. But I want to thank you so much for watching. Please remember to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you hit that little notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos that come to the channel. Also, I do happen to have a Patreon down below, where you can support me for as low as $1 a month to get things like exclusive videos, early content, and more. You can also now become a member of the channel for as low as $3 a month to get the same perks and more. So those perks include the live reactions to the series I have to review, ad variations of all my videos, and becoming a $200 Patreon or a $20 member. You can order whatever video you want. Also, I do have a link to my Ko-Fi in the description down below, where you can drop 5 beans for a short video, 25 beans for a long video, or any beans at all. Any support is always greatly appreciated. Now, I'd like to thank you so much for watching once again, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is That Guy with the Pencil, writing off. I'd like to give a thank you to our $3 members, Zara, Greyhound, Eternal Flame, Red Wolf 4765, Astro, Brandon Payne, Glacier XZ, and G Prosper. And I'd like to give a thank you to our $5 members, A+A, Ignil Lind, Kevin Encarnacion, Midnight Lord 21, and Sean. And I'd like to give a thank you to our $7 members, Fine, Austin Wimberly, Euchiha, and Yuki Ally.
And I'd like to give a thank you to our $10 members, AZ Void, J Warrior, and Robbie Uchiha. And I'd like to give a big ol' thank you to our $10 patrons, Overlord Zero, Waki Munoz, and Idemokami. And I'd like to give a final, gracious, gargantuan thank you to our $100 That Guy with a Pencil tier patron, Calvin Elder.